I'm in the middle of the Black Forest in South Germany and I need to cycle 80 kilometers to my next destination. It's the most beautiful village I've seen so far. Now this is going to be quite challenging because it's a lot of climbing. Oh, this is very steep. In total I need to climb 1200 meters. The highest point of the trip. To make it even more challenging, I choose the small gravel paths. Now I'm on my way to Wolfach, 80 kilometers more north. And this is my bike. Now I'm not a trained cyclist, so 1200 meters climbing in the mountains can be very challenging. But I think I can do it, 80 kilometers. And otherwise I have a problem because I don't reach my accommodation. But the beginning is good. Look, nice flat gravel path in the beautiful nature. Also the temperature is good to cycle. It's not raining, which is the most important thing. But it's not too cold. I wear shorts, but it doesn't look we're gonna have sun today. I cycled for 5 minutes and already the first viewpoint. Very nice. All the pine trees. And there is a little river, a little stream. Very quiet here. I only hear the water, birds. Oh, and a cat. Ow. Look at all that wood. They're cutting all the trees here and they keep it wet. I don't know for what reason. Maybe to prevent it against fire. Look at that. Oh, it's a bit too early and too chilly to jump in the water. Wow, I'm in the middle of a pine forest now. Look at that, only pine trees. Pine trees are moss. And I'm the only one here. I haven't seen other people. It's very pleasant, it's me and the nature. Yeah, so it's a lot of climbing and also descending. So now I'm climbing again and this is the view. Pine forests. I know there's asphalt now, so it goes a bit quicker. This is quite a steep road, although you can't see it. So very low gear and just cycle. And I just look to the ground and a bit up. Because if I see the road, it's harder to cycle. But if I look down, I just cycle. That's okay. It's much easier mentally. I've seen a couple of those towers, but I don't know what they're for. Maybe it's for the views, but on that side there is no view, and on this side neither. Well, maybe we can have a look. Let's see if we can climb on the thing. Look, you can sit here. There's even a little carpet. It's quite tough, a lot of climbing all the time. Not very long, but it's like 100, 200 meters climbing and then flat and then down again and up again. So it's very dynamic. But here I'm gonna have my first break then in this watchtower. This is my view. So you can't see very far, but at least if it's raining, you're dry. But you don't have to see a lot here, you only have to listen and you hear the birds chirping. Wow, look at the road as far as you can see. You see the road straight through the forest. And as far as you can see, it's only going up, down, up, down. I'm back on the asphalt again, which is very pleasant to cycle. And also, you're still in the middle of the forest. Look, it's only pine trees, moss, grass, everything is green. So I can only say Black Forest is very suitable for cycling, because most of the time I'm really in the forest on gravel paths. And now I'm on the asphalt, but I'm sure soon it's gonna send me to a gravel path again. That's how it goes all the time. But it's good to be on the asphalt every now and then, because it goes much quicker. And honestly, on the gravel path it's difficult. So it's quite tough, this route. And I'm only on my way for 2 hours. Yes, I'm already back on the gravel path in the forest. This is also part of the experience. It started raining. So I put my raincoat. I hope it stops at some point, because I still need to cycle 40 or 50 kilometers. If you cycle all the time in the rain, that's not very pleasant. Now, Germany is famous for its cars, and they really take good care of it. Look. It keeps on raining, so I'm taking shelter here in the tankstelle. Look. Also, this is where I ate a bit, and now I need to see what I do, because it's not fun to cycle in the rain. You get completely soaked. So I'm going to think what I do, if I continue cycling or I find a different way to go to Wolfach. It's still far, I'm halfway now, I'm exactly halfway. So 40 kilometers to go, which is another 2 hours and a half. So the weather needs to be good, otherwise it's not fun. It stopped raining. I found some new energy and some motivation. I'm gonna try it again. 2 hours and a half to go. Still very long. I lost some time there because of the rain, but I'm still gonna be there before it's dark. It's May, so I have time until 9. But it's gonna be very tough, because now I'm going to climb the biggest mountain of the day. After that it's gentle, I think. So altogether it's a tough day, tougher than expected, but that's because of the rain, because of the bad weather. That makes it less pleasant to cycle. You lose a bit of pleasure. But now it's dry again, so it's good. So I'm gonna cover some kilometers. Oh, this is very steep. This is gonna be the highest peak of the day, and I can feel it already. So what I do, I'm in kind of a trance mode. I just look down, I cycle, and I don't think. And I don't watch. Well, I do watch, because I need to watch the traffic. But in this mode I can continue for a very long time. So this is what I do. This is what I see for the next kilometers. And that's where I have to go. And again, I'm not trained, so I all do this because of good stamina and mentality. Yes, a little success moment. The highest point of the trip, 1030 meters. Oh, and this gives me a good feeling, because it was raining, the road was very tough, gravel, uphill, so at some point I was almost giving up. But it stopped raining and I told myself, okay, I'm going to give it one more try. And now I've reached the highest point, so this gives me a very good feeling. It gives me energy, and this is what I wanted. It's still 30 kilometers to my end destination, but at least I've reached the highest point. Oh yeah, beautiful view over the Black Forest. Look at that. These are the nice parts of the trip. Going down and enjoy the surroundings. For hours I've cycled in the forest, and now for the last 30 minutes it's all open landscape. You can watch very far. Look, there is a city, quite a big place, on the right side, and on the left side nice nature, black forest, meadows, big trees. Finally some sun. And I'm cycling only downhill, so it's very pleasant now. The first part of the day was very tough, but this is nice, this is good. 40 more minutes, 17 kilometers left, and then I've reached my accommodation. Look, everything is nicer when it's sunny. The trees are greener, you see the shadows on the road. And this is the road downhill in the sun. I've reached my end destination. I'm finally here in Wolfach after 5 hours of cycling and 1200 meters climbing. But the reward is good, because this is the nicest village I've seen so far. It's the most beautiful village I've seen so far in the Black Forest. This is the center of Wolfach. It looks all so nice, so pretty. It's green, the buildings are in good state, nice architecture. And look at those characteristic traditional German houses. And this is the town hall. I like the cobbled streets, makes it very authentic. Although these are quite new, they're renovated, you can see that. This is a Stadtbächle. It's very typical here for the region. I think you can take a bath here when it's hot in summer. So it starts here and it goes all the way here. This is the water channel. You see them everywhere in the region. You can step in it or you can ride your little boat. That's what children do here. And this is my hotel tonight. Hotel Hanoi. That's where we're gonna eat. You can guess what it is. This house on the corner. Very nice. What I like about the region, I saw it yesterday as well, all houses have different colors. Red, yellow, orange, white. You don't see two houses in a row with the same color. Light green, rose. This is dark green with nice shutters, authentic shutters. That one is blue. Another green color, yellow. What a nice village. Look at those nice houses. All in very good state. The river in front. Here is the bridge that connects it to the city center. And on the background, the mountains of the Black Forest. As you could guess, Vietnamese. It's very big, the restaurant, but there are just not many people. After 5 hours of cycling uphill in the rain, a well-deserved pho, Vietnamese soup. Man, I'm happy that I'm here and that I feel good, because at some point I thought, hey, I'm gonna give up because it's raining, the roads are bad and it's not gonna work today. But luckily I had a good break with a big bockwurst. I found some new energy, and in the afternoon it was actually very pleasant. The weather cleared up, and also it was not as steep as the first part. So I'm happy to be here. This is the restaurant and my room is just upstairs, so everything is close by, very convenient. And tomorrow I continue all the way to the north of the Black Forest, to Seebach. But I don't want to think about it, that's for tomorrow.